welcome to Little Bit's Kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking up some chicken thighs for you, barbecue style, but in the oven. You know, we aren't chefs here at Little Bit's Kitchens. It's my wife or myself, and we'll be cooking some everyday recipes for you. We may even have an occasional guest chef come in, or guest cook, and cook something for you, but it's everyday food for everyday people. My brother and I were raised by my single father, and we started cooking at about 10 years old, barbecuing, cooking in the oven, everything. We tried to consolidate the dishes we had and as little cleanup as possible, yet good flavor and good food. This particular recipe is barbecue style chicken, but done in the oven with little cleanup. I have a Pyrex pan here, casserole pan. I've lined that so that if we don't pierce that, we won't have any dishes when we're done. We just throw away the tin foil. What we're going to do is spray that with some cooking spray, keep it from sticking. And in this case, it's for 2 people. I'm going to cook 4 of these thighs. Now, sticking those in. I'm going to start them out actually with the skin down, so that can soften up. We'll turn them after 45 minutes and the skin will be up. I washed these, dried them. I leave the skin on, a lot of flavor in the skin. I figure if people don't like the skin, they can take it off themselves. I've got those in there. Do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We'll pepper it again when we turn it in 45 minutes. We're going to be using honey chipotle barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's. There's many flavors of barbecue sauce out there. You see people that take these, anything they're going to barbecue or cook in the oven, and they pat it with rub, and then they soak it and marinate it and put many layers of stuff on there. It's not really needed. You can pick a barbecue sauce, in this case has honey and chipotle, so sweet and hot. And you can get molasses based, you can get pineapple based, you can get mustard types that have just come out that are very good, and it completely changes the meal that you're making. You don't need all those layers, it's already in this stuff. They make some great barbecue sauce now. So that's my advice on that. I'm going to put a little bit of sauce on this now so that the flavor can soak in, but you don't want to put much on there because it will run off in the fat and you'll just lose the flavor. This works really well. I'm going to take this now and cover it. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. And at that time we'll take it out, drain off the fat, and put some barbecue sauce on it, cook it some additional time. Now also, we're going to cook a potato to go with that. That gives us 2 things cooking in the same hot oven. They'll be done at the same time. You really can't overcook this the way we do it. You want to pierce it a couple times, maybe 4 or 5 times with a fork, because they can explode in the oven if you don't do that. And then grab a piece of tin foil, wrap it up. We're going to put that in the oven at the same time as our chicken, and that's most of the meal. I even take vegetables sometimes and wrap them up and put them in at the last half of the meal cook time, and that gives you more things done in one oven, and at the end you just have tin foil for cleanup. So we're going to stick these in the oven now, 350 degrees, and we'll be back in 45 minutes. Thank you. Okay, we're back. It's been 45 minutes, and we can take this top foil off. As you can see, it's cooked somewhat. What I'm going to do now is turn that, actually put a little barbecue sauce on the bottom side, or what will be the bottom side. That way when I turn them, they'll be nesting in that for the final cook. So we're going to turn all these. Now they're sitting on that barbecue sauce. Now they're skinned up. I put the skin down for the first 45 minutes so it will stay soft. Now I'm going to go ahead and put barbecue sauce on the top. I want that to kind of run over the sides and move around. It's going to mix with the fats that are down there, and that'll not turn into a nice coating when we're done. We spread it around a little bit. You know, when I was a boy, as I said, my dad, my brother, and myself did all the cooking, and we would take turns with what we were cooking each night, rotating. And my brother's thing was always barbecue. And to this day, he barbecues 4 or 5 times a week, and he is known as the best barbecue cook in California. He's going to be here doing a guest shoot with us, and you'll see him soon. Okay, I'm going to put these back in the oven for another half hour and let that harden up a little bit and dry up, and it should finish off the cooking, and we will be back in a half an hour. All right, we're back from the oven. It's been 35 minutes now, a little longer than I said. As you can see, the barbecue sauce is stiffened up, and those are done. Tasty, very nice. Done on both sides. Sticky barbecue sauce. That's going to be a good meal. I'm going to plate those up for you there. You know, there's only one thing a woman loves more than a guy who can cook, and that's a guy who can do the dishes after. You do the dishes, and you've done the cooking. But watch out. And as you can see, I've done the dishes. So, I can go right back in the cupboard as clean as can be. Just don't pierce the aluminum foil. And we have our baked potato here. That's cooked at the same time as the meat, and that's hot as can be. You have a nice baked potato. You've got your chicken, barbecue sauce, and all you need is a vegetable. We're going to serve this with some sliced tomatoes and very few dishes. So that's our meal for today. I hope you like it. Have a good day. Please share and subscribe. Keep us going here, and we'll have something for you again soon. Thank you.